Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host. You know where I am? Never Pureza. This is amazing. It's a Mexican restaurant. Absolutely fabulous. As you know, our line now, what we're trying to do is promote restaurants. And so we're going into various different restaurants as we go along the line. It depends how long we stay. There's no limitations of how long we stay in any restaurant or how short it is or how long it is. It's just how it is. And whatever we can do, we are trying to do for the restaurant business because we're going through this problem. I have Glennis Reed with me. And she's an entrepreneur, and which means a whole bunch of things. It means many things, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It means
Yes,
that
it
she's
does.
out there and she's not afraid, as I was talking before to one of my guests, that we mustn't be afraid to be who we are, what we are. The world is open, especially in America.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So how are you guys?
I'm wonderful.
You're
Doing
looking great. You're looking
Thank you.
great.
Thank
Now,
you.
I see this tag, and I was going to
Yes.
say, you know, why she. But I love the string on it and the whole because you've made it different.
Yes.
Obviously, this is a brand new T-shirt, and this is what you're bringing out.
Yes,
So,
it is.
what is the IRL
That means in real life.
in real life?
Uh-huh. You know, it's all about texting. It's called Text Me Tees. So I put text phrases on T-shirts.
You put text phrases. I did not know there was text phrases. Are you talking about abbreviations? Because this whole world of language and spelling has become abbreviations. What is this?
That's what it's come down to. That's what it's come down
Has
to.
it come down to abbreviations because the majority of people out there don't know how to spell? I'm trying to figure out what it is.
They're just trying to make it quicker. Is what it is.
In other words, they're saying we don't need all these letters and all this stuff because this was invented, I guess, few years ago.
That's right. That's
And
right.
so this generation,
Yes.
changing things.
Yes, very much so. So with the T-shirt line, that's why I put the little sticker on there because not everybody knows. But I'm a big texter. And that's another way that it came around because I like to text more than
Everybody's
just talk.
texting now.
That's right. And now they're doing business text, so that tells you right there how big texting is.
What do you mean business texting? You're
Businesses are doing
texting
texting.
to people back and forth. In other words, they could be sitting having a nice martini and they could be texting a real business letter or business something.
That's
And
right.
then, not only is it text, it's now abbreviation text.
That's right.
So we're abbreviating everything, which I happen to think is a very good idea. The trouble is I don't know all the abbreviations. I'm forever in the midst of. But if you really think, when they do abbreviation, it works.
It works. Definitely works.
Now you know it works because she's a big texter.
That's right. There's what I have now in my catalog of sayings. There's about 140 different words
That are
that people
abbreviated.
use for texting. Yes.
Texting.
Yes.
So it's the texting word. So you're going to put these. Are the shirts eventually going to be covered in texting, or just?
I do it a couple of ways. Right now, I do it this way, which is in real
real
life. I put a little tag on there for those people that don't know what that means. It's kind of like a little fun conversation.
Oh, so
piece.
you're telling them.
Yes, what it is and what it
In
means.
other words, it's not a group. It's just an abbreviation.
Mhm.
In real life.
There you have it.
Yeah.
There you have it. And instead of spelling it all the way out when you're texting somebody, you just put that.
You think that's
IRL.
going to become more and more and more?
Yes. Yes.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
That's okay. I'm gonna keep you posted on it because I'm gonna give you one.
She's going to text me
There I am.
every day. Nino, this is a new abbreviation.
That's what it is.
So what I'm going to suggest to everybody out there, you have is a calendar with all the abbreviations and next to it the real word or the real thing.
Yes.
So you learn.
Yes.
Are they, now this is a good thing. This is a good question. I even say it myself. Oh my goodness. Are they teaching this in school now, abbreviations? Because if they're not, they should.
I have not heard that they are. You know,
So
like
why don't you start suggesting it? Do you have children?
I do.
Are they young or old?
They are adults. I have grandchildren, and that's how I'm learning all the different texting. They're the ones
The
that gave me a whole
grandchildren,
list of
not
them.
your children,
Right.
the grandchildren.
The grandchildren.
So how old are the? I'm not going to ask ages here.
That's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind.
No, we're not going. You look fabulous.
Thank
I
you.
thought she was like 35, so I'm way off. Obviously, she's got children and
That's my son's
grandchildren.
age.
That's her son. See,
Yes,
Don't
I
know.
don't mind. I don't mind.
you don't mind your age or anything else. Now, how long have you had this company?
It's something I've been thinking about for many, many years. And in 2021 is when I really started putting it out there.
Was that because of the epidemic and, you know, what we're going through and this great big...
People staying in the house and
Yes,
the text, more texting, more texting, more texting.
Yes.
So that's where it came from. And it's like a conversation piece. And when people don't know, they'll ask you. And there you have it.
Yeah. Is there any place which you could now start? Is there any place on the internet that you can punch in abbreviation meaning
For texting.
for texting? Yeah, you have to have the text.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything out there yet?
That's all you got to do. Put in text.
Put in
Messaging
text,
phrases. Mm-hmm.
and it comes up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's already out there. I was going to say you could start that, but it's already out there.
Well, my granddaughter gave me the list. My oldest granddaughter, Anaya.
Anaya, how old is Anaya?
She'll be 18 in
Oh,
February.
I thought the granddaughter was like 5, 6 years old.
No, my baby, he's 6 out of 9 of them. So he's 6.
You have 9 children?
Grandchildren.
You have 9 grandchildren. How many children did you have?
I had 5. Well, I had 2, but I raised 5 altogether.
Okay, so it's 2 different marriages.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yes, you got it though. You got it.
I got it. But it's all over the world, so it doesn't really matter.
Yes, that's
everybody.
right. It's all good.
This is the way we live.
Yes.
We are.
Yes.
Absolutely. So you decided that I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to just think about it. I'm going to actually do it. What made you actually do it? Was the epidemic made you do it? Because you had time on your hands?
Time on my hands. I had a 26-year career in gaming. So I was a dealer and what we call floor table game supervisor.
You became a supervisor. You're
Yes.
dealers to start with.
Yes.
I have one question I want to ask about this dealership thing. Dealers, they you know,
Yes,
whatever
ma'am.
game, all the games, whatever
Yes.
they are. I'm sure you have to learn them all and play, or
Yes.
whichever one they decide they want you to be at.
Yes.
As a dealer, you get tips. You know.
Yes.
Do you make a lot of money as a dealer?
Yes. If you're in the right, what we call house.
Which means the right casino.
There you have it. That's it.
In other words, don't go to a casino where it's sort of way out, or it's not, you know, the people are not that well to do. Go to Caesar's Palace, the Wynn, all
The Venetian.
The
I was at the
Venetian.
Venetian and I loved it.
You were the Venetian?
Yes. 7 years.
7 years. Oh, you must have loved that.
I did.
Oh,
Loved
my
every
God,
bit of it.
Now, did you go from a dealer to a supervisor, or because that means you don't get the tips, or are the tips shared?
The tips are only shared with the dealers there.
Only shared with the dealer. So when you became a supervisor,
No tips.
no tips. So they had to up Annie your wage.
Yes,
And
right.
they did. Did they do that sufficient? Obviously, they did
Yes.
sufficiently. Otherwise, you wouldn't have taken it. No, I don't want that job. I want to stay where I am.
That's right. But I went back to dealing when I went to the Venetian.
Oh, you went
Because
back.
I didn't want to supervise anymore. I just wanted to
You
worry
didn't
about
want
my
to deal
table.
with, you didn't want to deal with all
Let me
those
deal.
people out there.
No.
There's too many attitudes.
Put me on my
I can
table.
imagine. I can imagine.
That's it.
You know, you've got to be calm and sweet and everything to all of them.
Yes.
Do I have to do?
Yes.
And also, you were dealing with people.
Yes.
You're a people person,
Yes.
right? Yeah, you love
Yes,
people.
I do.
So then you did that because of the COVID. You were not fired. You were dismissed.
Well, not even that. I had back surgery.
Oh, I'm sorry.
2013.
Everything okay now? Sort of.
Getting there.
Sort of.
I've had
Mind
2
over
back
matter.
surgeries.
That's dangerous. I always say anybody, if you can ward off the back surgery, ward off. There's too many times.
Yes, yes,
people,
indeed.
Too many times people have had back surgery. I don't know why. It's only the back that seems to be the problem.
Yeah.
They can't seem to get the surgery right.
Right.
And
It's tricky.
It's very, very tricky. It's your back that kind of holds you up. You know. Yeah. Anyway.
Yes. So along with the T-shirts, I have an invention that's in the production stage, which is called
It's in the
Bottoms
work.
Up. Yes.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms Up it is. That's a good thing.
I like the title already. I love the title. Okay, bottoms up.
Yes. It's
We use that
patent
expression in England a lot.
pending. Is that right?
Yeah, bottoms up.
What does that mean in England?
In England, the bottoms up is you're wishing them up. You know, the best, the greatest,
Oh.
the most. Bottoms up.
Oh, right. I
Well,
like
finish
that.
your drink. Bottoms up. You could be drinking a glass of beer and you've got a bottoms up. Means that's what it means. Got to finish it.
All right. Yes. It is patent pending. I am working with a company right
Now,
now.
what is it?
It is toilet seat sheet dispenser.
Okay,
And
I
it-
didn't expect that.
Right.
Toilet sheet dispenser.
Yes, system is what it's called.
I always thought the toilet seat. Are you talking about the papers, or what are you talking about?
Both, because the papers have to go into the dispenser that I have created, but it's geared for the home.
Oh, because
No.
we have. I'm thinking of going into these great, great big long lines of toilets, and everything is. They've got all these espresso.
They got all those
toilets,
big ugly ones.
all this stuff,
Mhm.
all these papers, they like disappear within seconds. I mean, it's like, whoa. Glad I wasn't there. 10 years following up.
Yes, and one reason that I did do that, for one, is because when you go to let's just say a restaurant. You go to a restaurant, they have them big, ugly silver ones, that you pull the toilet seats
And
out.
half the time the sheets can't come out, and you pull out half a dozen.
Yes.
Then you
So-
feel guilty because you're wasting it for the other people. So then you're
Yes.
trying to stuff it back in again, and it's not working.
But by that time, you've already touched it and kind of,
Oh, it's COVID. You already touched it. Now throw the whole thing away.
basically. So to me, when you're going to the restroom, like if there's no toilet seat sheets, even when you're in the
England, we don't
house,
have them.
even in a house, there's several people in and out of there. Some people have several people in and out of there. So therefore, I said, well,
Brilliant idea.
it is a problem if you don't urinate properly, which most people, if they
Getting a bit touchy here, aren't we?
well, I won't go too far.
Analyze how people urinate.
But some, they'll squat over the toilet because there's no toilet seat sheets. That's not good. That's not healthy.
It's not hygienic when you think about
Right.
that day and age now.
Yes. Well, even at that, you don't empty your bladder completely.
Oh,
So therefore, it causes bacteria to stay up in there, which causes urinary tract infections.
oh dear, this is getting really. This
It's
is really
deep.
complicated. This is very deep.
It's
Yes.
very deep.
No pun intended,
So,
but
it, but that's what made me think of it, and it was my sister and my mother that did it a lot because they would never sit down on the toilet because at that time we didn't even have the toilet seat sheets, so we would line the toilet with
you're
toilet
talking
paper,
about home.
home or when we would go travel. Not every place, even now, businesses do not have
Not all of them have it.
right, but they should.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For that very reason, some people will hold it till they go home. They will
I'm not going
not
to go into
use it.
detail what I do, so don't think that's coming out because it's not coming out of how I handle my business.
Okay, we're not going to go there.
We're
We're
going
not going to ask.
there. I'm not going.
But believe me, it's coming. It's in production.
I happen to think it's a brilliant idea,
Yes.
and that's why they call it bottoms up.
Mhm.
A real bottom.
Your bottoms ain't sitting all the way down on that seat. It's a
No.
little up. So it's
That's
bottoms
amazing. So how much longer would it take to get this out there?
up. Right now, I'm still looking for investors. But
So don't
it's-
forget investors who want to be bottoms up.
that's right, because it's coming and it's going to be major. Every place that has a bathroom, every home, every apartment, every business.
And what
Should
about what
have
it holds in? You've got the little things it's going to hold in? Are they better than the ones we have? These
It's going to be even
Are
better.
they going to be in plastic? Are they going to be different colours?
It's going to be nice and stylish.
It's going to be nice. She answered that one well. You know why she answered it that well? Because she hasn't got the patent through yet. So she's keeping very, very
It's
quiet.
patent pending.
Patent pending, so it's
No one
up
can
there.
do nothing with it.
Nobody can do anything with it but you.
That's right.
You must be very excited about
I
this.
am very excited.
So let's wish all the best. I think it's brilliant for a woman to come out and start doing all these things. Us women are getting out there with our bottoms up.
That's right.
We sure are.
Yes, ma'am.
How can they reach you and where can they get hold of you? For the investing, because she's looking for investors.
That's right. With the Text Me Tees, you can order those. Text Me Tees at myshopify.com. These are live. These are going. These are on sale right now. And this one belongs to Miss Ninon right here. We're going to see if she can figure out what it says.
Oh. Yo, I have no idea. It looks like yoga. It looks like a yoga or something. You, I don't know.
It is,
Oh, here we go. Oh, now you want me to read this?
you only
We
live
only
once.
live once. Thank God. I wouldn't want to live this again. one round is enough for me.
So
I'm not going to say I hope the second round is better, because I'm going to say this outright and to you, that I wouldn't change my life for the world.
That's
except
right.
I would have liked to have had children, but that became complicated. But I've lived the most beautiful life any woman could live. I've had everything possible. I've had some ups and downs, but my ups have been more than the downs.
That's great.
And
That's what's
be
important.
positive out there. And a mistake is not a mistake. A mistake is learning. Don't think I'm stupid, I'm an idiot. No. You just made a mistake, but you learn by it so you won't do it again.
That's right.
And isn't that what I'm sure you've
That's right.
done many of those,
Yes,
just bringing
absolutely.
this out.
Absolutely.
You've made your mistakes, but you pulled through it. Can't do it that way, I've got to do it this way. I can't have that, I've got to have this. I can't do this. Why did you make it black and white being the main color?
Because that's what text messaging is. It's just basic. It's black or white.
See,
Very simple.
I knew I would get a good answer from because it's always
That's
majority.
Very simple. Black or white. Shirts are white. The letters are bold and black.
And paper is normally white, and ink is normally black. Black and white. Absolutely
Very
amazing.
simple.
It's very simple.
Very simple.
Well, she's been absolutely amazing, and an inventor. I love it. She's inventing things and doing things.
That's right.
How is this? People can buy this right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
On my website.
Okay.
You can also reach me on Facebook at Text Me Tees. You can reach me on Instagram, which is Text Me Tees with the TEES _ original.
I love it. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yes, indeed.
An
anytime.
amazing guest, and learning and doing, and nothing is getting in her way. So because of the COVID-19, she actually has invented things and moved forward. And I think this has happened with a lot of people, so it hasn't been all bad at all. It's been quite good, actually.
Right.
And for you, it's been very good.
Yes.
And just move forward. So,
Yes.
let's balance it all out, and we come out a winner. Thank you for watching Vegas Live with Ninon. Don't forget to go to YouTube and become a member and subscribe and all sorts of things over there. When you become a member, actually, you get photographs and everything of your interview, which if you become a member, you get
Yes.
photographs, which the young lady here, Juanita is actually doing all the photographer and everything
All right.
out there. And then we've got Maria, who is my producer. We've got everybody here. And Mariposa, of course, is the restaurant that we are filming in. And that's obviously all in Las Vegas. We're going to be right back with our next guest. You take care out there.